Hold
D
up.
Free, you on
What it
mute.
do? What it do? What it do? Now tuned into another episode of NFL Matchup, week number 2, NFL season. We had some surprising wins. We had some surprising losses. Some of us is happy up here. Some of us not so happy. I wasn't speaking for you, Thomas, in particularly, but I mean, it is what it is. Y'all had a game that y'all let get away from you that y'all should have won. Same for Tennessee. Tennessee should have won that game, and they let the Saints win that game. But nevertheless, football is here, and we here for week number 2. Um, we talk, how did things go for you, Tom, as far as the first week of NFL? You on mute, Thomas?
There we go. Sorry, I thought we saw a lot of surprises in week 1. All the big name quarterbacks did not play well, or they either caught a loss. Because Mahomes didn't really play bad. He played okay. He played pretty good. His teammates let him down, and he caught an L. Allen laid an egg, 4 turnovers. Burrow did not look good either. Herbert had a decent game, but he lost. Trying to think any other quarterbacks, big name quarterbacks that really didn't produce. We saw we saw a Hall of Fame quarterback probably get done for career. He may come back in Rodgers next year, but to go out like that, so week 1 had a lot of surprises as far as the quarterback position.
Yeah. It was. How it go for you, A1?
Oh, what I'm saying, I got a nice little open for fantasy. Got my little dub real quick. Like I told Coach Boy, I was gonna put his boy in the dirt. I had to, what I'm saying, stand on that and do that real quick. But uh as far as for the game, man, it was good. And for the games of the handful I got to watch, man, Jalen Hurts, I don't know what the hell he did in week 1, but man, he almost cost me that dub. But he had a weak game, but shit, he bounced back this week. Him and my wide receiver got 30 apiece, so hey, I'm happy about that. But shit, yeah, glad to be watching something. Hell, basketball ain't on. We got Team USA losing to goddamn Campbell's soup and everything else. So yeah, I'm glad it's back. Glad it's on. We're gonna have to see what happened, man. I'm gonna have to walk G5 ass down. I heard he won fantasy last year, so I'm about to go and put him in the dirt too.
All right. Uh, T, how things go for you week 1, man? You on mute, T. I'm gonna come back to T. G5. Oh, there you go.
Yo.
All right.
Yeah.
What's up?
It was a first. It was a,
What's
it was
up?
a frustrating week 1, I should say, because I had to sit and watch my team kick about 5 field goals, right? So imagine having to sit through a 5 field goal game against the New Orleans Saints, who only scored 1 touchdown in the game that you should have won, but your quarterback threw 3 interceptions to the other team, which they didn't score off either of the turnovers, right? So it was extremely frustrating for me as a Titan fan to sit there and watch through that. But look, though, I know such thing as a more victory, but there is a silver lining. Silver lining is, I think, it's apparent right now, and I think it's apparent to everybody in Tennessee that Tannehill got to go. Even the people in the front office, I think they see it now. So I think we are on the up and up. So it was a bad week for my team, 0-1, but it's a good week because I heard the reports in Tennessee saying that Tannehill probably gone after this year. He might even make it through this year.
How it go for you,
Bad
G5?
week, good week.
For my boys, I like what I saw defensively. Offense really didn't have to do nothing. He was help manage the game pretty much. Good win. Jumping off against the rival. We got the Jets coming up. Defensive battle, but I think Jets defense will be on the field too much, in my opinion. And that's gonna start to wear them down. So I'm looking for another dub this week. But yeah, cool week to start off season up. Can't complain.
Yeah, so, how things go for you, Casey Boy?
My fantasy did good, man. Shit, I'm all right on my fan. I won the week in my fantasy and the picks too. I'm tied up with A1 in the lead right now. So, I only picked two games wrong. So, yeah. Joe Burrow, they laid an egg for me on last week, man. So hopefully they'll bounce back at home this week, man.
Yeah. Let me
Yeah.
say, let me say what's up to the people in the chat before I go
Yeah.
further.
Yeah.
What's going on, 88? What's going on, Skywalker? What's going on, William Old School? What's going on, Just Do? What's going on, Big Tex? This is, my man Teach. What's going on with you? Who else I got in here? Daniel, what's going on with you? Main Event Mock, what's going on with you, man? Yeah, I think I got everybody. Yeah, appreciate y'all coming through. If y'all coming through on my live or y'all coming through on my man Thomas live, make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all come in. Drop a comment in the comment section so we know you in the building. But as far as my week, I mean, it was a good week for me. My team, we got the W. It wasn't what I expected, and like I told everybody, like I told Thomas last Friday, if Arizona scored more than 10 points, I'd be surprised. And that's what they did. They scored more than 10 points. So I was surprised. I thought we was gonna go out there and put up a better whooping on Arizona. But what I did like about the whole thing, my defensive line looked pretty good. There were some holes in the secondary that I didn't like so much, but the defensive line looked pretty good, and it was the first real game for Sam Howell, and he got some little bumps and bruises, but I like the fact that he threw an interception and he didn't hold his head. He came right back and he was slinging that ball, and he won the game for us. He got the winning touchdown with his legs. He did a couple of moves and made it to the end zone and got the winning touchdown. So for a young quarterback, I like what I see out of him. He still got some growing to do, but he got the right mindset as a quarterback that I'm looking to have in the future. So I can't be mad at that. But as far as my fantasy squad, we did good on both leagues that I'm in. My picks, we did good. I'm in second place, but we did good. But I expect to bounce back in my picks this week, and we're gonna have some more surprises this week. There's a couple of teams that can possibly go down 0-2. You got Kansas City versus Jacksonville. That's a tough game. You got the Bills versus who the Bills
Raiders.
playing? The Raiders. I mean, yeah, they can possibly go 0-2. You have Cincinnati versus Baltimore. They can possibly go 0-2. So it's some scary games out there for a lot of these teams that was picked to go to the playoffs. So I mean, we don't. I mean, it's still early in the season, but you start taking L after L, the teams start looking a little bit different. They start arguing with each other. They start not believing in the systems, not believing in their teammates. So they got some of these players, some of these teams, especially like the Kansas Cities and the Cincinnati's. They gotta find a way to pull a W out this week, or it could be a different air in the locker room when they go back after the game. So we're gonna see what happens. But I mean, I don't know what kind of offense the Philadelphia Eagles got, but I don't like it. I mean, I don't have a problem with it because it fits well with my defense because everything is short. I mean, they're trying to get the ball out of Jalen Hurts' hand, but what I did notice is Jalen Hurts is not that good of a quarterback sitting in the pocket. He's not that good. He likes to be on the outside, and he likes for the pocket to move. That's when he has his most success, running the ball and going off script. But when he's sitting in that pocket, he looks very uncomfortable. He don't look like that's something that he want to do. I didn't get a chance to catch the Seattle game to see how Geno looked. But from what I've been hearing from Thomas, he didn't look that bad. Um, he, I mean, he didn't get the win, but it wasn't all on him. Um,
Yeah,
I
the offensive line is banged up
yeah,
again.
and same thing with Minnesota. Like Kirk Cousins, he didn't have a bad game, but for some reason they 0-2. Like he put up 300 yards last week, and he threw for 2 touchdowns, and they still found a way to lose. He put up 300 yards on Thursday, and threw 4 touchdowns. They still found a way to lose. He threw 1 pick, but he he still put up 400 yards. I mean,
Yeah.
300 yards and 4 touchdowns. He only threw 1 pick, so I don't know
Yeah,
what's
4
going on.
points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that fumble, I believe that was the turning point in the game because that was a 10-point swing.
Yeah.
If
Yeah, how you
if
like that rule right there? That rule kind of sucks, man.
no, actually, it was
The
true because
NFL.
the ball went over the pylon. If it would have went outside of the pylon, it would have been out of bounds.
Yeah.
But it went over the pylon. So once that ball breaks the plane, it's automatically a touchback if you don't recover it.
Yeah.
So if you recover it, they'll bring it back to where you fumbled the ball at. But if you don't recover, unless it's the wide receiver that recovers the ball that fumbled it. But if you don't recover it and it goes out of bounds, it's automatically a touchback. So it's not a bad rule. I understand it. He fumbled it at the wrong time because they was about to score right before the halftime.
Yeah.
But he fumbled the ball. It was a touchback. They came down the field and they kicked a 61-yard field goal, and that's a 10-point swing. And then after that, they came back from halftime and they went 3-and-out, and Philadelphia went right down and scored. And then they got the ball back again, and I think they went 3-and-out again, and Philadelphia went down and scored again. Now, Kirk Cousins led them back to within 1 touchdown, but by then it was too late. They didn't have enough time on the clock. So, I mean, it just the fumble came at the wrong time. It changed the whole mood of the game because they was driving. It was like Philadelphia didn't know what to do with Minnesota. They didn't have no answer for Minnesota passing offense. They couldn't stop them. But the fumble is what stopped Minnesota. Those 4 fumbles that they had is what stopped them. So
Minnesota couldn't stop Swift either, man. That boy had 175 rushing yards, man.
and see that was the thing. I was on here calling the game with Marky Dan, and he's a Philadelphia Eagle fan. And the first thing I said, the first 2 drives that Philadelphia had, they didn't run the ball not one time. It was all
Nope,
Jalen Hurts.
nope.
They didn't
Hurts
run the
and
ball.
Goddard. They kept throwing to Goddard too early.
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
going
it
on,
was
Tay?
pissing me off, man.
What's going on, Optimus LD? Appreciate you coming through. What's going on, Tay? Appreciate you coming through. But yeah. So I don't. I mean, I like the way that the offensive coordinator is calling the game. But if I was a Philadelphia Eagle fan, I would be pissed right now because that went from a high-powered scoring offense to a mediocre offense now. And I don't. The first 2 weeks of the season, the Eagles don't look good at all.
It looks like they're trying to establish the run a little bit.
Yeah,
at least
yeah,
in
they
this
run,
game,
yeah. They
and they're
man.
trying to keep Hurts in the pocket, but it's like you said earlier. It's like we seeing Hurts pretty much like when he was in Alabama, right? Like he didn't look good when he was like in the pocket with Alabama. When he started moving out of the pocket and moving, he looked a little better. So I don't know what the Eagles are doing and what their offensive mindset is, but I didn't like the way they were calling their plays. I mean, establish a run is good. I always like to establish a run, so I thought that was good. Pretty much all their backs was good. They have a good offensive line, but them short passes for 3 yards to Goddard, it's not going to work. That's not going to do it.
No, that's the damn sure.
Yeah. But we're gonna get to these picks because that's what we're here for, and we're gonna look at and see what we did last week. See how everybody did last week. Put this up on the screen. All right. So I ended the week at 5-3. Thomas ended the week at 3-5. A1 and K Savoy ended the week at 6-2. BBO and G5 ended at 4-4. Coach Joe and C ended at 3-5, and 88 ended at 5-3, which is good for 88 because he started the day off losing his first 3 games. He won the last 5. He lost the first 3. So he made it he made a comeback because it was looking ugly for 88 at first, but he didn't lose no more games. He ended up going 5-3. So we're gonna
It's funny that one of my three wins was one game I picked and everybody else picked the opposite. That's crazy.
Yeah. It was
The Saints.
Yeah, the Saints.
Yeah, one of your losses though was we all picked the Falcons. You picked the Panthers.
Yeah, I picked Carolina, but I was trying to be gutsy there. But
yeah, you picked New Orleans. You're the only one that picked New Orleans. We all picked Tennessee. Yeah.
Yep. A1 back. Hold on, let me get.
Where the hell BBO, man?
I don't
Where
know.
the hell BBO?
I sent them the link.
I put him in the dirt.
I sent them the link, but I don't know where yet. But I'm gonna pull up the games for this week, and I'm gonna tell you what 8 games I'm gonna go with. It's some games that can go either way. We got to see how it goes.
Hey, D Free, if it get loud, can you mute me? I'm watching this Chuck Russell right now, so I can't touch my phone.
Oh, you good.
No, I'm saying if it get loud, because I know my kids gonna probably get loud in a minute because they over here playing.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I don't care about that. The kids can have fun, but and what I was telling T and G5 and Casey Boy and Coach Joe, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the pick'ems from Saturday to when I do my recap on Tuesday, because I keep forgetting about the Thursday night game. I keep forgetting to put the Thursday night game in because we do it on Saturday. The Thursday night game already happened. So what I'm gonna do is this is gonna be the last week that we do it on Saturday. We still can do the recap on Saturday of what we did for the previous week. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the pick'ems on Tuesday, because Tuesday is better, so we can get the Thursday night game in. If it's a good Thursday night game, like the Minnesota and Philadelphia Eagles, that would have been a game that I would have put in the pick'em because it was a good game. But this week we got Green Bay versus Atlanta. We got the Raiders versus Buffalo. We got Baltimore versus Cincinnati. We got Seattle versus Detroit. Chargers versus Tennessee. Chicago versus Tampa Bay. Kansas City versus Jacksonville. The Colts versus Houston. San Francisco versus the Rams. The Giants versus Arizona. The Jets versus Dallas. Washington versus Denver. Miami versus New England. New Orleans versus Carolina. And Cleveland versus Pittsburgh. So the 8 games that I'm going to choose is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so the first game that I'm going to choose is going to be Baltimore versus Cincinnati. And let me get everybody name down. Everybody here. And the ones that's not here. And 88, you in the chat. If you're not coming up, I need you to put your picks in the chat. All right, so the first one, put my name down. Thomas,
I hear you, brother.
A1, T, G5, Casey Boy, and I'm gonna put 88.
Hold on, stay right here. Stay right here. Hi.
All right. So, Thomas, I'm gonna start with you. The first game is Baltimore versus Cincinnati.
All right, I'm gonna take Cincinnati. I think it's only week 2, but this is a must-win for Cincinnati. The second straight division game, right? And then you don't want to lose 2 division games. So I'm taking the Bengals. I think it's a must-win for them.
Okay. A1, who you going with?
I'm going with Baltimore.
Okay.
I don't need to give you no soliloquy like Thomas and answer your own question, man. I'm just playing, Tom.
It's all good.
Who you going with?
Who I'm going for? You know,
I
I'm
said,
going with Bengals, man.
yeah, I know you going with the Bengals. I said T.
Yeah,
T.
Yeah, T. Bengals versus Baltimore. Who you going with?
who you talking to?
You. I'm talking to you, T. Who you got? Bengals versus Baltimore.
Baltimore.
All right. G5. Who you got?
Yeah, Baltimore. I'm going with 8.
G5. Who you got? Oh, G5 dropped off. He probably driving. So I get his pick when he popped back up. Let me drop the link to make sure he's in the building. 88 say he's going with Baltimore. Okay, I'm a follow suit with Thomas and Case Avoid. I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I don't think Baltimore lost their number one running back. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Bengals. So the next game that I'm gonna go with is
Okay.
the next game I'm going with. What's going on, Josh Sanders? Is the Raiders versus Buffalo.
Hey.
A1, who you got?
Say Raiders and Buffalo.
Yeah.
I got Buffalo by destruction.
Ooh,
T, who you got?
good insight.
And you thought that was funny too, Clay? You laughing at Thomas?
T, who you got? A1, Buffalo or Raiders?
Hey, walk flat, kid.
I got Buffalo, man. I got Buffalo now. Right. I ain't gonna throw the talent on Buffalo this year. I got Buffalo.
Case of boy.
The Bills, man, they're playing at home, man. They're gonna bounce back. Yeah.
All right. Thomas, who you got?
I got the Bills, but I think it's going to be close.
You got the Bills as well. I think everybody's going with the Bills because I'm going with the Bills as well. I don't have
88 got the Bills. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have faith in the Raiders just yet. So the next game leads me to Seattle versus Detroit. I already know where Thomas is going.
Even though if I wasn't a Seahawks fan, I would take the Lions, but I can't do it. I got to take Seattle.
All right. So, Casey Boy, who you got, Seahawks or Detroit?
Lions at home, man. Lions at home.
I don't like the way you said that, Casey Boy.
Hey, man.
T, who you got, Lions or Seahawks?
I'm gonna take Detroit at the house in this one. I think they a little more consistent right now. No, it's week 1, right? Of course, but I think actually this kind of like the battle of the teams who gonna do good for the second year in a row, huh? I got Detroit. I got Detroit.
A1,
I believe in that offense a little more.
A1, who you got?
You said Detroit or who?
Those Seahawks. You know them
Chickens, man.
I'm picking the Lions just because of Thomas. Want to see his team go 0-2.
I appreciate that.
88.
We get to join the Vikings.
88. Who you got? Seahawks or the Lions? 88. I'm gonna go with. Damn, this is a close one because I believe Seattle is better than what they showed on Sunday. I believe they're better than what they showed on Sunday, but the Lions got a hell of a foul offense. Ooh, this is a doozy. I'm gonna go with the Lions. I think Tom is gonna be the only one to go with the Seahawks. I'm gonna go with the Lions.
I have to take the Seahawks. I can't pick against my team. But this is a revenge game too because the Lions didn't make the playoffs because they lost to Seattle last year. That was a tiebreaker. They both finished with the same record, so I think the Lions are going to come out, really hungry in this game. I wouldn't be surprised they win by like 2 scores.
Like, they about to have some fresh Seahawks for dinner.
All right,
I'm really getting sick of A1.
This game right here is a tough one. This is a tough one. Kansas City versus Jacksonville. Case Boy, who you got? Who you got, Case Boy?
Man, that's a tough one right there, man. I just, man, Mahomes and Kelsey, man, they're going to be together this weekend, man. They're going to play in the Jacksonville. I'm going with the Chiefs, man. I got to go with the Chiefs. It's hard to go against them, too.
Oh. All right, A1, who you got?
Chiefs.
Okay. T, who you got?
I got the Chiefs as well. Going 15.
And Thomas, who you got?
I think it's going to be a close game, but the Chiefs get everybody back this week. I'm taking KC. KC because the refs make a bad call at the end.
You going with the Chiefs?
Yeah.
88, who you got? And while 88 is typing in his pick, this is a tough one. Oh, this is a tough one.
Super Bowl champs can't go down 0-2, man. Damn.
You going?
Traveling, they're in Jacksonville.
I know it's gonna be a tough one.
Excuse me. Dang, this is a tough one. Kansas City can't go down 0-2. Jacksonville looked good last week.
Damn, so did.
I'm gonna go with.
Wish you'd left that one out. Actually.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs as well. I just can't give up on Patrick Mahomes just yet. All right, so the next game I'm going with is going to be the Jets versus Dallas.
Oh,
Actually, scratch that. I'm not going with the Jets versus Dallas.
Yeah, don't go with that one, man.
Washington versus Denver. I'm gonna start it off. Y'all already know where I'm going. I'm going with Washington. They the underdogs too. I'm going with Washington. Thomas, who you got?
That's a tough game. Washington on the road. Denver's not an easy place to play at. I feel like this is a must-win for Denver. I'm gonna go with Denver.
Okay, Broncos.
Ooh.
Close game.
All right, A1, who you got?
Broncos, let's ride.
Okay. I just now took the lead. I will be leading in week 2. T, who you got? Broncos or the Commanders?
I got a Washington in that jump.
Smart man. That's why T always winning money. He's smart. Case the boy, who you got?
As much as I hate to say it, man, I'm gonna go with Washington, man. As much as I hate them, I'm gonna go with them.
You going with the,
Picked them
with
last
the Commodores?
week. Last week with them, so.
You hate a lot of teams,
Yeah, the
Casey.
Commodores.
I noticed you hate a lot of teams.
He's lying to you, Thomas. His favorite team is every team.
Yeah, he just hates the teams that we
No,
like.
I don't like Washington, man. The something about Washington, man. They did something to the Saints when I was younger or something. I don't know what the hell happened. I just can't stand Washington.
This is a tough game. It's a must win for both of these teams. They both starting off 0-1. The Chargers versus Tennessee. I'll start off with T.
Man. Damn, that sucks.
I got the Titans.
Knew you was gonna go with the Titans. Case of War, who you got?
Lord have mercy, man. I'm gonna go with the Chargers, man. I went with Tennessee last week and they fucking blew it on me, man. I'm going with the Chargers.
A1, who you got?
Let me get the lightning bolts.
All right. Thomas, who you got?
Chargers.
Chargers.
You gonna bite?
The Chargers lose this game. I think that coach is going to be on the hot seat already.
88, who you got? And see, the thing is, are they going to start Tannehill or they going to start Malik? If they start Malik, I'm going with the daggone Titans. But if they start Tannehill, no. The Chargers.
But we don't know. We don't know who they starting.
Who the Chargers lose to last week?
Miami.
Yeah, they lost to Miami.
It was a close. It was a good game.
Yeah.
It was a good game. Yeah, a damn good game.
Hey.
The Chargers just can't close games out. That's the problem. It's been like that for the last 3-4 years.
That's the problem that I'm having. They can't close games out, and Tannehill, he be having those fucked up moments.
Tannehill be throwing the games away.
They got Bosa. Chargers defense is pretty good. I think Titans defense is better than the Chargers defense. Mike Williams got hurt last week. I don't know if he's going to play. He's questionable. I don't know if he's going to play, so that leaves Keenan Allen by himself. Man, I'm going with the Titans, man.
Ooh.
Damn it, boy.
When isn't Mike Williams hurt?
I don't know.
Hey, T.
I'm going to go with the Titans, man. All right, this is a game for my boy.
Florida beating Tennessee, man.
7-12. I know, okay, 7-12.
7-12, man.
We got the Saints versus Carolina.
Monday
I'm
night.
going to start off with A1.
Saints.
Case of Boy.
Saints, man.
Wow, you picked your own team for once?
Yeah, I was gonna say, when does this start happening?
Yeah.
And the Panthers, man. I don't like the Panthers, dude. They playing in the Panthers. They playing in Carolina, but that's all right. The Saints gonna beat that ass, man.
I can't.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. The Chargers might not have their number one running back. That's another thing too.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's right.
Thomas, who you got? Saints or Carolina?
Saints.
88, who you got? And T, who you got? Saints or Carolina?
Has Eckler been ruled out yet?
He might be. It's Saturday. He might be ruled out now.
Against my better judgment.
Need to wake up.
Against my better judgment, I'm gonna take the Saints. Man. They should win. I'm not confident in it though.
88 going with Saints as well. Damn, this might be a unanimous.
Yeah, let it be unanimous so we can all lose
we
together.
We 3 interceptions. Y'all beat us by 1
He
point.
said so we can all lose together. God damn. Hold up, I ain't right mine down.
Hell no, the Falcons beat them last week, man. They ain't shit, man. They ain't nothing. You got that rookie quarterback starting.
I'm gonna go with the Saints.
See, told you something tomfoolery, and you wasn't gonna do it.
I'm gonna go with the Saints. And so that leads us to the last game, which is Cleveland versus Pittsburgh.
Both them games on a Monday night too. Both Monday night games.
Yep. They got one playing at 7:15 and one playing at 8:15. I don't know what network they playing.
2 Monday night games, boy.
They playing an hour apart, so they're gonna be playing at the same time. I'm gonna have to watch that shit on my laptop so I can see both of them. I'm gonna have to watch that on my laptop. I'm gonna start this one off with Case Avoid. Who you got, Cleveland or
Well, I
Pittsburgh?
went against Cleveland last week, man, and they beat the hell out of the Bengals, so I'm going with Cleveland, man.
Oops.
I made BBO proud, man.
A1, who you got?
You said it was the Browns and who again? Sorry, I'm giving my kids something.
The Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
Oh, I'm going with the Browns,
All
They're
right.
playing in Pittsburgh.
even though I don't care about BBO.
Hell no, me neither.
Cedric Sabalas looking up.
Cedric Sabalas.
Your camera looking
Damn,
at
Florida got first and goal again.
Hold on
Oh,
one second,
shit.
fellas. Hold on one second.
Cedric Sabalas.
He look like a fat Isaiah Ryder.
Damn. I thought he looked like Oogie Boogie from The Nightmare Before Christmas. But
Yeah. So 88 picked Cleveland. A1 picked Cleveland. Case Avoid picked Cleveland. T, who you got?
Cleveland versus who?
Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
Go ahead and pick them
Steelers,
skid
Burger
marks. I know you want to do it.
I got Cleveland, man.
See, you know you're gonna
Milton
pick the
threw his
skid
first
marks.
interception this year.
I
Damn.
got Cleveland, man.
Thomas, who you got?
you know I hate Pittsburgh, but another division game for Cleveland. Like that's two teams that got two division games already. This is big for Cleveland, right? 2-0 in the division.
Yep.
I got Cleveland in a close game.
I'm right.
Hey, go.
Uh,
What was it?
yeah, there's two division games. The only Pittsburgh didn't look good last week with their second year quarterback. Pickens had a problem. Recognize the defense. Pittsburgh got a hell of a defense. Their defense still is high power, but I'm gonna go with Cleveland. I just don't have faith in Pickens just yet. So I'm gonna go with Cleveland in this one. I'm gonna get if y'all see G5 before I do, I'm gonna get G5 picks because he was up here. But Coach Joe and BBO, they're gonna have to take an L. I didn't see Coach Joe at all today. I know he would have been up here. Actually, I did. Coach Joe did talk to me. I got BBO gonna have to take the 8 L's. I talked to Coach Joe. That's right. I did talk to him. So I'm gonna get G5 and Coach Joe picks. BBO, I talked to him last night. We was doing a fight last night. I don't know where he's at, and I sent him the link, and I haven't gotten no response.
Yeah. Last night he was saying he was gonna be here for the picks.
Yeah,
He's sleeping, man. That's time supper went to sleep.
Probably so, because I sent him the link and he didn't respond back. Normally he'd respond, but he didn't respond back. So
Hey, what was BF calling BBO, BBW or something? BB something? BBL?
I think he said I forgot what the fuck he said. I gotta go back and look at the live. We was on Quick's live. I gotta go back and look at it. That shit was funny as hell.
That's when I was giving that boy that Michael Jordan business. He was
Thomas,
famous in a week.
Thomas, I'm gonna ask you to do me a favor. I need you to share me your screen for your picks for the league that we in. Well, it's not really a league, but
okay. I'll tell you, and then the spreads that we were working with, right?
Yeah, the spread.
Hold on, let me.
Yeah, your little spread. Yeah, 3 games up here.
Yeah, you can pick. You got to pick 3 different games. I'll tell you the games we picked.
Yeah, I know. I was watching the. I'm gonna put it up. I was watching the replay. I know y'all picked the Buffalo game.
Yeah, Sock picked the Raiders. He picked his team. He picked Houston and the Giants, and I picked the Niners, the Dolphins, and the Chargers.
Niners, Dolphins, and the Chargers.
Yeah. So you tell me what game to go to, and I'll go to the slide, and you can look at the spread.
Give me the Cleveland game.
All right, let me go to that.
I'm gonna take Cleveland
minus 2.5.
Yeah, minus 2.5. I think they're gonna beat them by at least a touchdown.
Okay.
Give me Washington plus the 3.5.
Yeah, we saved that for you. We figured you was going to take
I know.
that.
I heard you say it. I heard you say it. Yeah, I'm gonna
Where
take
is
the
it?
Washington plus
It's
3.5.
plus 3.5, right? Where is the Denver? Yeah, this one.
Right there.
Yep.
And yeah, whatever game y'all took.
I took the Niners, Dolphins, and Chargers. He took the Raiders, Houston, and the Giants.
Mm-mm.
Raiders, Houston, and Giants. Go to the next screen.
Got you. I could go to the beginning if you want.
Yeah, go to the beginning. Let's see. Oh, I want to take that Chiefs game, but I'm gonna stay away from that. I want to take the Seattle game too.
I go to the next one.
Ooh, I'm staying away from that one. Give me, give me the Cowboys -9.
Dallas -9.
Yeah, I think Dallas. I think Dallas.
Yeah, I
will
miss
go
them
by
or I
10.
miss.
I think they're gonna blow them out.
Yeah, they'll cover that. I think they'll cover that.
Unless somehow the Jets defense play inspired and carry them somehow.
So I got
Wilson.
Washington.
Yeah.
I got Washington plus 3.5. I got Dallas -9, and what was the other one I picked?
The Browns
The
-2.5.
Browns. Yeah, Browns -2.5.
Man, that 22-year drought, man, that 22-year non-winning streak, man, in the swamp is looking bad for him, man.
Who's Florida playing?
Florida's playing Tennessee. Tennessee ain't beat Florida in the swamp in 22 years, man. And they losing their ass off right now.
What is Bama? Did
Tennessee
Bama win?
losing
They were
bad.
struggling, Bama, earlier.
Yeah, Bama won, man. Yeah, they won 10-3.
It's like, yeah, I was
Oh,
about
wow,
to say,
that's
it's
how it
like,
ended. Wow.
it was like 10-3.
Wow. Because they were tied
Yeah.
at half, 3-3. That's crazy.
Georgia didn't win, but by 10 points, 24-14.
Yeah, they only
Hey,
won by
all
10.
I know is I
need
can't wait to
Cincinnati-
play
I
Casey
need
Boy.
Cincinnati first half. I need Cincinnati first half right now.
Oh, that's what I meant to say. And whoever got Chase Young, he's clear to play. Chase Young is clear to play. Eckert might not be playing. Y'all might want to. Whoever got him might want to look it up and see if
I got him in a
I think-
money league, so that sucks.
I think he might not. I think he might not play. I think he might not play.
Hey.
And it was somebody else too. It was somebody. Oh, Kelsey is clear to play.
Yeah.
Kelsey is clear to play. Chase
And if you
Young
got the
is clear.
guy from the Chiefs, Jones, he's gonna play.
Yeah, Jones, he signed. Yeah, Jones
He's a
signed.
monster.
I'm about to beat the Snake Boots and Mario Luigi mustache off of Casey Boy not playing.
He's stupid.
Play me.
It was somebody else. We all know that DK Dog.
I'm playing you now. I'm playing you this week.
Yep, Eckler's ruled out. Fuck.
Yeah, he's ruled out, Andy. He's ruled out. As I said, it probably happened today. He's
Out.
out.
Yeah, that league with Thomas. I got extra.
That look good for me and T and our pickles. That look good for me and T and our pickles.
I wasn't in the damn
No.
draft, man.
Okay, I'm playing OTB.
You playing OTB?
Yeah, that's
We
why I
picked
said
out-
when I played, I'm gonna
we
beat the
picked out the game?
snakeskin boots off of it.
I ain't
Those
beating
are the
shit,
picks.
man. I'm gonna beat your damn ass. I'm gonna get you this week. I'm gonna take the lead on your ass this week in these picks too, man. We only
Nah.
pick one game different, man. The Bengals and the Ravens.
Yeah, your
we
team
picked
about to
that
get their dusted.
Hell no, man. The Bengals, they at home, man, and the Ravens ain't beat the Bengals at home.
I tell you what, if they beat them, I wear the same mustache as you for a week,
Right.
and I'll do a video every day so you know it's real.
Right. Oh, Bengals, come on, Bengals. Come on, Bengals. I need the Bengals to win. I gotta see this.
Yeah, I got to see this too, man. I want the
need
Bengals to win.
Hey, we need Casey Boy turn his. I need him to turn his camera on. I don't remember what he looked like. I kept mixing them up with John Wayne and Clint
Dog,
Eastwood. You know, I
this
kept.
nigga, dog, Casey Boyd look like he's been working under a car for like 2 days straight.
Hey man, nah, I don't look like I've been working on a damn car. See me, goddamn it.
What if Baltimore wins?
What?
What if
Oh,
Baltimore
nothing.
wins?
No, I just like messing with that. Nothing. Casey Boyd got to grow braids.
Buffalo wins. He got the lead on the pitch on my ass, man. That's all that happened. I ain't gonna see my mustache off and look like his ass. Hell no.
He's stupid.
No, it's a one-sided bet. If I lose, I got to get the Casey Boyd. I got to get the Casey Boyd look. If I win, I get Casey Boyd pass.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I hope the Bengals win. Oh, please, Bengals win.
Oh, Joe Burrow, motherfucker. Play your ass off, boy.
But dog, I'm mad as hell. If my Washington would have just scored one more touchdown, I would be 3-0 in our league, Thomas. I'd be 3-0.
No, that's crazy because it was our own teams that kind of messed everything up, right? So like,
yeah, you
I
lost.
went 2-1 and my team lost. You went 2-1 and your team didn't cover, and then Sock only got one win, and it was because his team won because he took the Raiders. He lost the other 2 games. So
damn, if my team would have scored just one more touchdown, I would have been 3-0. If your team would have won, you would have been 3-0.
I'd have been 3-0.
Dang, D-Free. If it was a fifth, it'd still be the Commandos.
I know that's right.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. If y'all still had that on Sean Payton and Drew Brees, y'all might win another Super Bowl.
I can't hear you over. I can't hear you over a Super Bowl being won in this millennium.
Oh shit!
You can say anything you want to say. You in the same boat as the Eagles. One Super Bowl in franchise history.
So you're a Saints fan, A1?
Yeah, but you notice D-Free always go for all he do is say franchise because he want to go back to when there was prohibition and slavery when they was first started football to bring up his team's success.
Yeah, back when they first started football. God damn.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. He always go back, you know what I'm saying? Back to they didn't even have TVs back then. It was all radio calls.
So I'm supposed to go back when we lost.
Wait, you mean recently? All these years?
That don't make sense. I mean, no, you won one. They gave y'all a Super Bowl when y'all had the daggone levy break. They gave y'all a Super Bowl. Y'all
didn't give a shit, man. They didn't give a shit, man. We won that shit.
Gift wrap. It go down in history as being one.
Right.
This millennium.
Right. They got
it goes down in history as one. That's what it goes down in history as one.
Hey, this millennium, you can't say last time your team even made it to the championship, you know what I'm saying? Your grandpappy may have been alive and he was like, I remember my Saints.
I ain't saying no grandpa because I was around for every one of my Super Bowls. So
yeah, you that old? You that old?
Hey, in the 70s, we was wearing paper bags over our heads in the 70s, man. So I'll take that damn ring.
Our first Super Bowl was in 83.
Damn.
That was our first Super Bowl, 83. And then we won another one in 87, I believe it was. And then we won one in 91. We've been.
That was good luck to y'all.
We've been there 5 times, but I was alive for the 3 that we won. The only one that I wasn't alive for was the one that we lost to the 72 Dolphins, which we was actually winning that game and we lost in the 4th quarter. That was the only one that I wasn't alive for. All the other Super Bowls I was alive for. So
the Saints came into the league in 78, right? Didn't the Saints just come in the league in the 70s?
I don't know. I was born in 87, so I don't try to go past.
Whenever they came in the league, they wore paper bags from the time they came into the league until Drew Brees won a Super Bowl. That's when until Drew Brees got there, they wore paper bags until Drew Brees got there.
Hey, one day born in 87.
Hey, you know what? As a matter of fact, A1 wasn't rooting for the Saints until they got Drew Brees.
Bro, I was a Saints fan before them. And I can't even explain why. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You accustomed to losing. That's why. You accustomed to losing.
You right in the same boat.
No, I'm not. We got more conference championships and more division championships than y'all do.
That's because your team started football, bro. Like y'all was playing back where they didn't even have helmets or nothing. Y'all was out there with leather tape on your forehead.
All I hear is excuses. That's all I hear is excuses.
We didn't start to the 60s, man. Late 60s, man. The same.
all I hear is excuses why we did better than y'all. That's all I hear is excuses.
Y'all was in the damn 30s, man, playing football. Y'all one of the first teams that started football. Shit.
They were playing football with rocks and shit.
They was out there meeting with Abraham Lincoln and shit. Tomorrow they won this. And
we was winning championships before there was a Super Bowl. And we won championships since they've been in Super Bowl. So either way, we've been winning. We've been winning. Either way, we've been winning.
All right. I bet my team win one before your team do.
I bet it don't.
What you want to bet?
I bet my team go before your team go again.
It's a good bet.
Let's bet them.
Y'all sound like
I win.
that big bro, little bro. I bet you.
If I win,
let's bet.
D-Free gotta grow his hair out and get braids. If you got five,
you gotta cut your hair bald.
That's cool.
Oh.
Hey, I have a shadow. I have a shadow within 72 hours.
You gotta grow a beard and cut it bald.
Well, I can do one. I can go bald, but the beard, that's gonna look somebody threw some dirt on my face because that.
You gotta go do the Floyd Mayweather.
I ain't wasting money to do that. I'm gonna just be patchy. So if like I said, if I win, you gotta grow your hair up. You got five bald spots on your head. It don't matter. You still gotta grow it out.
No shame. If you lose, I need that joint bald. I don't care if you got a big ass red patch in the back of your head. I need that joint bald. I don't care about the birthmark being up there. That's why you let your hair grow. I don't care about the birthmark.
I'm gonna get a bald fade. I'm gonna get a bald fade.
You gonna get a bald D, not a bald fade. Bald D.
You talking about Michael Jordan bald?
I'm talking about Michael Jordan bald. My bald. Bald.
Woo-wee.
Bald.
I might have to think twice. I might think twice about this bet.
I gotta go braids. You gotta go bald.
Shave.
Shave bald.
And it's only that's it. So it's whoever goes to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Whoever wins the NFC Championship first.
Yeah, whoever won the NFC Championship first.
From this year on.
Yep.
It's going to be funny when you guys got to catch this bet in 25 years.
That nigga gonna be bald next year.
They're gonna both be fucking 80 years old, man, still working on the bet.
I'm gonna have a head full of hair.
Oh, this nigga A1 gonna be mad as hell if motherfucking Washington goes to the Super Bowl this year. He gonna be like, no, I made this fucking bet. They win this year. Dang! Because I know y'all not going this year, so I ain't even worried about this year. I'm not even worried about this year.
Keep on talking. The team success from 19.
I'm gonna be talking for a long time.
Team success from 1919.
Hey, it's easier for us to go, man. We in the South, man. So we win that shit easy.
It's not easy for y'all to go. Y'all
be patient.
Y'all haven't went since 2009 when y'all won it. So it ain't easy for y'all to go. Y'all went one time and y'all ain't been back since.
Your team ain't won since 1909 and y'all ain't been back since. How you gonna keep on saying some?
No, he said.
Yeah, you went 91. Goddamn it!
It's not easy for them to go. That's what I'm saying. I ain't say we've been back since 91. He said it was easy for them to go. They in the South. It's not easy because y'all ain't been back since 2009. So if it was easy,
it's easier for us to win our division than for you to win your division.
I can't wait to see D-Free with braids. That's all I'm saying.
I can show you pictures with braids. I had braids before. I can show you pictures with braids.
No, we're gonna have to see it. We're gonna have to see it this time around. You're a little bit older now. The braids gonna look different. The boy gonna like he just got he's fresh out from doing a nice little, 10-year bid.
I literally just had dreads when I started my channel. My first YouTube was I had dreads in the middle of my back. I just cut my hair. Literally.
Hey, stop spitting, kid. What are you doing? No. Stop spitting. No spitting, okay?
You think I got bald spots everywhere, but I really don't. I just cut my hair bald because it's thin. It's not bald.
Oh no, I was joking. It's only like, you know, I hate to say it, Case of Boy, but
Damn.
your type of people, the ones that be having the bald spots.
I ain't got no damn ball spot, man.
He didn't say you. He said your type of people.
It's crazy. I wear hats almost every day, and
Hey,
I'm
you need
good.
help?
Florida winning 25 to 7, man. 25 to 7.
You might be
And I
bald.
always wear hats.
You might be bald in a couple of years, Thomas. You getting that McDonald's hairline. That McDonald's.
I'm 46 years old, and I still got more hair than a lot of people my age.
Not right there in that little spot right there, right?
I just got to shape up. Relax.
You ain't got no ball spot, man, in my crown.
Thomas got that Enrique Iglesias going on.
26 to 7.
Damn, who getting beat like that?
Tennessee,
Woo-wee.
26 to 7.
Yep, it's over. It's over.
Told
Wow,
y'all,
this
man,
team's
Tennessee was gonna lose this game, man.
A lot of teams
Florida-
struggled today against
actually,
bad teams. Florida State
actually-
struggled.
Yeah, Florida State won. Actually, Florida is a decent team this year. That quarterback, he can move.
They lost that first game, man, and everybody crowning them out, man, because they played like shit that first game. But shit, last week the quarterback threw for 5 touchdowns, man. They kicked ass. This week, look at them, they fucking kicking ass.
But
man.
you know who's the best team
Bless you.
that's not getting no talk. The best team in all of college football that's not getting no talk.
Who that?
Notre
Oh
Dame.
God,
Because they don't want to hype them up because they got to wait till next week. Next week is the big game for them.
I
But you
know.
who's
Yeah,
a
we're
good-
gonna see next week, goddamn. We're gonna see next week.
You know who's good that's not really getting talk for real? Washington. And they're blowing out Michigan State. at
Yeah,
Michigan
Washington's
State.
blowing teams that way too, man.
Yeah, and they're beating. When have you seen Michigan State get beat the way they got getting beat today? At
Matter
Michigan
of fact,
State.
don't Colorado play against Washington this year?
They should, right? They should be in the same conference, right?
Yeah, I think they do play against each other. That's gonna be a primetime game. I guarantee you. I guarantee they put that if they play against each other, they're gonna put that on primetime.
You know, Washington's really good.
Yeah, they're gonna put that on primetime. I guarantee you.
A lot of
Colorado
teams
got a
struggled
tough
today.
game next week, man. They got to play Oregon next week.
Florida State struggled. Alabama struggled. Notre Dame struggled early. They didn't really pull away till the fourth.
And Georgia, they
Georgia
got that
struggled
win
too,
in the fourth quarter, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgia don't look like they're gonna be. It's gonna be a new champion this year. It's not gonna be Georgia. It's not gonna be Alabama. It's gonna be a new champion. It's gonna be somebody we ain't even thinking about. I guarantee you. It's gonna be
So
somebody.
don't do that. We're gonna fall, okay?
It's gonna be somebody like
Wyoming's already up 7-0 on Texas.
It's gonna be somebody like motherfucking Duke or somebody.
Duke is good.
LSU #1 in the West now.
No, that's what I said. It's gonna be somebody like Duke, somebody we ain't thinking about. It's gonna be somebody like
I
Duke.
don't think
Notre
Duke. Notre
Dame.
Dame plays Duke in 2 weeks.
I know Notre Dame gonna beat them.
I hope
Notre
so.
Dame gonna be the only team that beat Duke. Watch what I say. They're gonna be the only team that beats Duke.
I just want Notre Dame to beat Ohio State so bad. That's all I want. Not asking for much.
We probably be the only team that beat Ohio State too.
I hope.
Hey, stop throwing your dinosaurs, man.
He said, "Stop playing."
Yeah, Notre Dame got to get
LSU won big.
Hey, this kid over here just chucking these dinosaurs like all across the room. Like, what is wrong with you, kid?
You doing a live later, Thomas?
Sock just text me. I got to see what it's going to be. If you want to do it with me, we're going to supposed to talk to this guy Ishmael Valerio. He's a guy that boxes here in the Bronx. He got to fight Wednesday, so Sock works with him. He's his conditioning coach. So, he texts me as soon as this is over. I'm gonna hit him up. Let me just see what he said.
When that Zapata fight start tonight?
Huh?
When that Zapata fight tonight? What time was that fight?
It's probably like after 10 East Coast time because they're in
When's Zapata?
California. So
He fighting. Who was the player fight?
who's the better fighting?
Oh, shit.
Nobody special from what I.
Don't make me lie to you, man. I don't know.
That's Williams Zapata.
Yeah, William Zapata.
Yeah, because his brother is the other one fights next week against Hitchens.
He fight
Morales
fight
fight.
Marcito. He fight Marcito just to the dude. He fight Marcito just to the dude Ryan Garcia was supposed to fight before he fought Tank.
Oh, okay.
Hey Thomas, who would you rather say is your twin, Pitbull or Sean Paul?
I guess Pitbull, right?
Hey, Pitbull, that nigga be getting money. Pitbull be getting money.
Pitbull he's Cuban, right? Yeah, he's Cuban. Pitbull.
Yeah, he's Cuban. He not Puerto Rican. He's Cuban.
he's
Hey, Sean Paul not Puerto Rican either.
Nah. He's an island boy, right? No.
I think Sean Paul is Jamaica. I think he's from Jamaica.
Is he Jamaican? I don't know. He's from an island. I know that, but I don't know.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I believe Sean Paul is Jamaican.
Yeah, he's Jamaican. Yeah, I just looked at it. Yeah. The blood clot.
You would think that he's Latino, but he's not. I think he's Jamaican.
Nah, I never thought he was. I never thought he was Latino.
No, I'm talking about looking at him. You would think.
Yeah, if you saw him, like, yeah,
looking
I
at
would assume he's Dominican. Like I assume everybody's Dominican.
He's Jamaican. That's why he is Jamaican.
You see that Dominican Republic and Haiti about to go to war. That's just crazy.
But you know,
Wait, hey,
Thomas,
that's for help. Calm down. Okay?
Thomas' favorite singer of all time is Mark Anthony.
I thought it was Ricky Martin.
Ricky, yeah, right. rocking the Menudo posters, right?
Ay, mami.
I do know Thomas. I do know Thomas' favorite rapper of all time, though. I do know that. His favorite rapper of all time is Big Pun.
That's it. Yeah, it's pretty easy.
It ain't Fat Joe.
I don't fuck with Fat Joe. I mean, I listen to his stuff, but Fat Joe's a scumbag. Like, I mean,
Really?
Pun was a dirtbag too, but Fat Joe's a scumbag, bro. Like, he done a lot of people dirty.
Fat Joe grimy. He
done a lot of people.
Y'all gonna have to share a story. I didn't know.
That's why Remy Martin is not with the Terror Squad no more.
Nah, she's back with them, but that's because Fat Joe gave her a lot of money, but they were beefing at one time.
Yeah,
they were beefing at one time.
Because Remy Martin came on under Big Pun. She wasn't supposed to be part of Fat Joe. But when Big Pun passed away,
you're right.
When Big Pun passed away, Fat Joe did her dirty. He did her real dirty.
He did a lot of people from the original Terror Squad. A lot of original Terror Squad members, but he got a couple of them back because Tony Sunshine's back with Joe, but he's a weirdo, Tony Sunshine.
A lot of those guys came on because of Big Pun. A lot of them came on
because of Pun.
Damn.
A lot of stuff a lot of the stuff you see from Fat Joe is not true. Fat Joe got it from somebody else. Or I mean, he done a lot of stuff, but a lot of the stuff that he get praised about, he got it from somebody else. He didn't do it himself.
What Fat Joe did, he had a lot of DJs in his pocket, so he controlled what got played on the radio. So he was able to cut through a lot of people in the business because he had all the hookups with all the DJs, and that's where it pretty much started, right?
I just know he's short. I seen him at the airport in Cali, and I was like, "Oh, go Fat Joe."
Fat Joe, like, I think he might be 6 foot. I think he might be 6 foot. Fat Joe short. He's not tall. You think he's tall when you see him on stage. You think he's tall, but he's not that tall. He might be 6 foot. I know Big Pun was short. Big Pun was more wide than he was tall.
Yeah, no, Big Pun was tall too. I think he was close to 6 feet too. Big Pun gained a lot of weight. Big Pun was skinny. He was a brawler.
Yeah, I know. Big Pun was a fashion model.
Yeah, but he got into that car accident and he got a lot of money. And he started eating because he got a big settlement. He made a lot of money off of the,
Yeah, he started eating because he couldn't move for a long time. Mm-hmm. He had to sit in the house. He couldn't move for a long time, so he gained weight from eating, just sitting in the house eating. But yeah, he used to be a fashion model.
Yeah. Fat Joe was nice. If Fat Joe would still be Pun. If Pun was around, like when Reggaeton started, forget about it because he was rhyming in Spanish already. Like he was doing Spanish and English in a lot of. And
matter of fact, he was starting up his own record label.
Yeah,
He was starting up his own record label. So he wasn't leaving Terror Squad, but he was about to branch off into his own.
yeah, I think he was.
Yeah,
And he was
about to
gonna. I
branch
think
off into his
him
own.
and I think Noriega was gonna be with him too.
Yeah, that's the reason why he brought Remy Martin on
Yeah.
because she was supposed to be under his new record label. She was supposed to be under his new record label. So that's
Yeah.
where the whole beef came in, because she was supposed to be under Big Pun's new record label. But when Big Pun passed away, she didn't have a contract deal with Fat Joe. She had a contract deal with Big Pun. And so Big Pun pretty much pushed her off to the side. She was supposed to have an album come out, and he pushed that album back. He kept pushing it back. And
it took a while for her to come back.
Yeah, she got.
And I knew somebody that was doing like her travel plan, so she was helping her out. But Fat Joe pushed it back. Then Fat Joe had to beef with Cuban. You know, that went south because Cuban was supposed to drop an album, and that album never dropped. You know, and then they went back and forth.
Yep. So, yeah, because I got a chance to meet Remy Martin in person. She cool.
She's cool people.
She down to she down to earth and everything. She not one of these celebrities that believe she's more than what she is. She's down to earth. She'll talk to anybody.
She was her first favorite rapper was Mace. I think Mace was like her idol or something.
Mm-hmm. But I'm about to go ahead and wrap it up. It's been fun. I appreciate everybody coming through. I appreciate my brothers coming up here. If y'all talk to Coach Joe or G5, just let them know what the picks are, and have them reach out to me so I can get their picks. BBO just gonna have to take these 8 losses because he wasn't here. But I did talk to Coach Joe, and G5 was up here. He probably lost connection while he was driving. But I appreciate everybody coming up here. We'll be back next week. Like I said, we will be moving the pick'em to Tuesday so we can get the Thursday night games in. And but we still would do the recap of what we did for the week for our picks. We would do that on Saturday. I would do the pick'ems on Tuesday when we talk about the recap of the NFL games, and we would do the pick. I won't mention what the picks was from the previous week. I'll do that when we do the recap. But I appreciate everybody coming through. Thanks to my brothers that's coming up here. We'll be back next week. It's your boy, D Free. Peace.